Hello everyone and welcome for another video of Love and Wargames. In this video, we'll take a look at the Rikhter Battlefleet set for the Commonwealth and more specifically for the Russians. So what are we gonna get inside? We're gonna get the namesake, the Rikhter, this huge artillery ship that is so devastating and so hard to deal with because it has also a lot of defensive generators. It can be built as the command version, the Presidium, or the Moskva, which is the more or a combat-oriented version. You will also get, first of all, two default frontline cruisers, okay, 4 Ruriks, fine. Who doesn't have so many Ruriks now that he doesn't know what to do with it, but it's fine. You do get 2 hovercrafts, and this I'm very excited to have them. They are only mass ones, but they look quite big compared to the mass 2, so it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to get 4 escort tokens, finally, escort tokens for the Commonwealth, yay! And the thing I am personally most excited about are the Commonwealth skyships. So those look really good on paper, like actually in the pictures. And we will have a look what they actually look like in the box. And we are going to make actually not only an unboxing, but we'll compare the sizes of the existing ships with what already exists. I will try to point for each sprue what ship you can do physically and give you a taste of the final model. And we'll of course compare the Rikhter with the Borodino itself, which is should be quite close in terms of size. We'll have a look. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps. Give us comments as well. It helps even more. And yeah, let's open the box without further ado. All right, so what do we get inside? We do have some flight stands that are going to be very important for the skyships, obviously. We have a Frontline sprue. We're gonna have 2 of those actually inside, and those are what you're going to use to build your default ships, and those are your bread and butter. But this is very, very important because they are good ships for the Commonwealth. If you spam them, they can be countered, but having a front line of this while your really important ships do all the business in the back is always going to be a good idea. So you can make 2 Ruriks as always. You can make with this 1 cruiser. There are a few variations, and you get 2 of those, so you can have in total 4 Ruriks and 2 cruisers. So with those you can make the old and reliable Kutsov, the basic version, with 1 gun to the front, 1 gun to the rear, 1 in placement, and you can put a generator, of course, etc. You have, of course, the Norilsk, the name I forgot for a second, the Norilsk, which is the heavy brawler thing. It has very good broadsides and some good weaponry as well. And Rurik, which is this little guy right there. And they're quite good. Like, everybody has a lot because there have been a lot of boxes so far, but if you don't have Rurik, so you need Ruriks. They're very good. They can be attached. They're good in a pack. Like, they're just good, efficient ships. And we can see around we have all the usual suspects in terms of weapons and stuff. We have, of course, the heavy gun batteries of the Commonwealth, which look like railguns. I know, if you zoom a little bit more, like it even has this little magnetic space, like a space here for the magnetic acceleration of the shell, but for some reason, no, those are the heavy gun batteries. It's okay to be mistaken, they do look like, but no, those are the railguns. Like, try to paint them with a little, like, energy effect to say that, yeah, they're railguns. Even, like, I'm not sure how it works, but let's pretend. It's called a tri-railgun, so maybe each face has its own. I don't know. It's not trying to make sense. These are heavy gun batteries. Those look quite good. The small heavy gun batteries. There are also the smaller kind of gun batteries, which are more round. Those are seismic mortars. They're supposed to be somewhere here on the sprue. And we also have, of course, the small railguns, which are quite new. They didn't exist for a while. And this looks like a railgun. This is a railgun. Like, you can see the space for the acceleration. So maybe it's just me that is stupid with the tri-railgun. Maybe it's meant like this is a shell, maybe at the end, and it accelerates. Anyway, let's not spend too much time debating what is a railgun and what is not. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of things to do on this Frontline sprue. If you don't know what to build, 1 or 2 Kutsov is always good, and 1 or 2 Norilsk also. The other 2 versions are fine, but not super necessary. Okay, we have the advanced, oh my god, we have the advanced Sprues with the flying cruiser, but the first thing that jumps to the eye is not the flying cruiser, it's this. Putain, this is the hovercraft, but it's a mass 1, but it's so big. Okay, I know, I think it has 4 hull points, but still it's huge. Like if I take back the little Rurik, this thing is huge. Wow. Okay, it's gonna be even bigger when you put, like, I guess this is a chimney, this is maybe the head of this. Wow. And you have, okay, either it's the head, either it's the escort tokens that we're gonna get, but damn, this thing is very, very big. And then you can make, of course, the skyship. And I love the industrial looks of the bits of the Commonwealth. You have some rocket batteries here. You get a lot of stuff. The instructions are gonna be thus not in PDF like the last couple box we opened, but they're gonna be available online. And yeah, the different variations on how to build your ships. Right, there they are. You have the sky drill. I think it's the Irkutsk or the other one. Anyway, the sky drill version, always very, very efficient. We know how devastating it can be, especially with strategic arrival. You have the version with all the rocket, like the Katyushas and the angry Russian berserk that can jump from the flying ships to board the enemies. Always very cool. And you have, of course, the front of the default variant, like the Tunguska, which I think I'm gonna build. I love this layered armor here. Overall, very happy of this Sprue. Like, it looks good. Like the hovercraft seems simply amazing, and I cannot wait to have a couple airships to add to my collection, and of course the escort tokens. All right, so you have 2 of these escort tokens. I don't see, by the way, the last couple escort tokens, they always had a little base. Those I think they don't for the Commonwealth, which is interesting. They don't need to have a little base, apparently. Oh, what the? There is something that was broken. Is it a flight stand? I hope not. Oh my god, did I break something? Or no? No? Okay, I have no idea what it is. Let's hope it was nothing important. Right, but now we arrive to the part that you've all been waiting for, the Rikhter Moskva Presidium. Okay, there are a lot of stuff going out. Okay, let's unpack everything and then we'll have a closer look. Okay, first things first, the hull itself. It's a nice, beautiful ship. Yeah, I think it's a Mass 3 and it deserves to be Mass 3. If you compare it with a Borodino, it is about the same size-ish. Like, you can see even better here. It's a little bit bigger, but not that much. If I put it like this, yeah, okay, it is a little bit larger, but it doesn't deserve to be called a Mass 4. Like, it's basically the same and just a little bit more long and pointier. It does have some additional places for weapons here, and when it's gonna have its citadel, it might be, no, it's gonna be about the same size. So yeah, it's basically an upgraded Borodino, but cool, we don't ask him to be much more than that. There is, of course, the little head for the Presidium, if you want to make the command version. I think it's like this. And this is very cool. It has a lot of things going for it. It is not that efficient in terms of firepower if you build it like this, but it has some good shield generators. It's gonna be resilient, like, for sure. And maybe it is the most competitive way. Or you can just use this. You can use this to make it the biggest artillery ship of the game. I think it goes right here, yeah. And then it looks, okay, I'm gonna show you how it looks. In the end, it's gonna look like this. So you have everything you need here, and with this little thing there, this command version. Oh, this is something else even. Ah, where is it? There it is. Those are the things to make it hold. And yeah, I must admit, it must look cool on the table to have such a big artillery gun. But I'm not sure it's so fun and interactive, actually. Gameplay wise, I think I'm gonna go more with the Presidium if I want to have a cool centerpiece, or probably I will build the Moskva, or I will try to magnetize both versions, because this might be a little bit harder to magnetize. But yeah, I think those are the 2 versions I want to try a little bit more. And the Moskva is like this, and the cool thing with the Moskva is gonna have this sonic generator, and which, no, the other, this way, okay, the sonic generator, and this is going to be very, very efficient. There's supposed to be a little antenna somewhere. Yeah, there it is. With this little antenna, it's gonna be a sonic generator, and this is gonna be a lot of fun. It is hard, like it has a very small range, the sonic generator, so I would put the Moskva maybe in strategic reserve, so it will arrive during turn 2, but then it's gonna be like a force to be reckoned with. You are the Commonwealth, you have a lot of extreme range firepower if you start to put railguns and stuff. So put the railguns, hold the first turn, like just don't move, just shoot at range, and then on turn 2 the Moskva arrives with some like sky drills and stuff, and then you can just wreck your opponent if you want to be competitive. If you don't want to be competitive, no, the Rikhter is going to be a pain to deal with. It. If you don't want to be competitive, I guess build a Presidium. It's funnier like that. Yeah, the Moskva is going to be a very, very good ship. Anyway, so will be the Rikhter, and even the Presidium is a very good choice. So there it is for the unboxing of this little Rikhter Battlefleet set. Very happy, very excited to see it built, and expect all these ships on a battle report relatively soon. We have a lot of backlog of ships that have been painted in the meanwhile, and we are starting back the battle report, so it might take a little bit of time until you see it, but for sure we're gonna get these bad boy painted and on the table very, very soon. Thank you for having watched. Again, if you didn't do it yet, please give us a thumbs up, it really helps. And until the next video, take care of yourself, of all those around you, and remember to keep spreading the love. Bye!